Hello everyone, welcome back. And today I'm going to be continuing doing Stylet, as I've been doing the past few streams. And this is how far we got. Like the main body is mostly done. Actually, the main body is done. It's just mostly the weapons packs and accessories left that I need to do for her. Yeah, I really like this kid, and I feel like she's really cute and cool. And as you may have noticed, the setup has changed a little bit today. So I got a new camera. I'm using the Canon EOS M50 Mark II. So hopefully this makes things better. Like I think my previous webcam I think it went out of focus a lot. So I'm hoping Canon's like autofocus software would make this things better for this. Although I don't exactly have like the best lighting setup right now, so I think it still works fine. Yeah, it'll probably be better if I can get more lighting, but it'll have to do for now. Also, another thing is my Cintiq broke. So normally I would have like a big Cintiq like over here taking up my desk space, but it broke, so now it's on the floor. Well, on the bright side, it means I have more space to work. But yeah, I'm sad. Like, why? Like, come on, why? I can't draw. Well, technically I have my old like Intuos tablet that I could use to draw. The one that's just a tablet without a screen. But I'm so used to drawing with a screen that it's gonna take me a long time to get used to that again. And I'm a crappy artist. I need all the help I can get. I need all the good artists can make good art even with like bad tools. But I'm not a good artist. I need all the help I can from my tools. But well, what am I gonna do? Probably gonna have to like try to find someone who can fix it locally because like it's out of warranty. But I don't know. I don't even know if it is fixable or not, and it might even just cost more to just buy a new one entirely. Saying bet. Oh shit, yeah, buy shit high. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Let's get on with this stuff. And I should probably grab a mask before I inhale more plastic dust again. Oh, why is Vtube Studio doing weird things? Okay, that's cool. That's weird. Yeah, let's get my usual tools. Got my god hands. Yeah, since there's only the weapons left, this will probably be the last stream that I build Stylet. I wonder what I should build next. Should do more mecha based stuff, or try to build more classic mech. I was also thinking maybe I'll build a Zoids Liger Zero, since that's like a big like nostalgia kick for me. I think I'll probably just end up using the rest of the parts on this runner, right? Probably. 2, 19, 17, 15, 5. You want? Yeah. I'm using Q2 later, or... Oh, yeah, I'm using Q2 for this. So yeah, that's all the parts in this runner. Also, last time, a piece went falling away in like the same color as a carpet. I still did not find that. So I'll probably just end up having to like mod that part myself or something. I mean, it's not a big deal. Oh, I mean, although I am a little sad about that. Actually, do I have my BGM on? Okay, it is on. Thank you. Yep. Why is my CPU fan like roaring up? I'm not even doing anything intensive. Okay, I'm kind of sniffling a bit because I had to open up the windows earlier, and I think all the pollen like came in, so my nose is kind of like yeah, it's dying right now. Wait, teeth. Wait, did they cut it off? Oh wait, oh it's this one. Okay. Anyways, the reason I had to open the windows for a while is that I think I probably have to blame one of our neighbors for this, but the place smells like rotten fish. Like, I don't know if someone's cooking fish right now or something, but it stinks. And they have people like, ever since I was a kid, like people always said like I had a dog's nose. Like my sense of smell is very sensitive. So having a bunch of like rotten fish smell in the room was pretty bad for me. Like I was taking a nap and the smell was so bad it actually woke me up. And completely killed my appetite to eat. So I'm probably gonna get hungry later, but yeah, what am I gonna do? Yeah, like who the hell was like what could they have possibly done to make the smell so bad? Okay, and why is my computer whirring up? Like I'm not doing anything. Actually, is it because of the HDMI capture? Is that what's causing it to do this? Yeah. Wait, is that everything? I think that's... Oh, is that the part? Okay, yeah. Now time to process these. Since I've been building like that Stylet on stream and I haven't finished her yet, I decided to like open up to my Master Grade Gundam Curios for building off stream. So I finally started, so I could finally like rewatch Gundam 00 while I do that, because I really like to watch mecha things while building Gunpla. And like if it's the same show that that thing is actually from, then like that's even better. So, and I love Gunpla Tools. So I was waiting to watch it again until I got one of the new kits. So that made me really happy because it was a lot of fun, a lot more fun than I expected. Also, I didn't realize that like Louis Halevi, like that stupid blonde girl. That's annoying like flips her shit and stuff later. She's voiced by Shiba Saito. I did not realize that. And I like Shiba Saito a lot because like she's the voice for Tamamo no Mae and Kuro in like Fate, Prisma Ilia, Fate Grand Order, Fate Extra, etc. And she does a few other like roles that I like, so that was interesting. Also, apparently, Sachi, like the whiny ass like civilian dude, like his journalist sister is voiced by Endo Aya, so like Shiru Gnome. Like when I first watched Gundam 00, that was when that was like relatively early in my weeb career, so I didn't really take note of the different voice actors at the time. But yeah, looking through the cast, like listening to them again, it's like there's a lot of good voices in here. I just love Level a lot. Like it definitely has a lot of flaws, but I feel like a lot of people give it too much flack. But then again, Gundam fans give everything too much flack. You can never get two Gundam fans into the same room and have them agree on anything at all. But I mean, you know, we're all free to have our own opinions. Everyone's opinions are valid. My opinions are just more valid than others. So far, I really like the Kyrios kit too. Like, I think it just about done with the torso for the Kyrios. Like, since I'm always so anal about getting rid of these nub marks, like it takes me a long time to build, and when I'm watching anime while I build, like sometimes I have like pay attention, like when there's something cool going on, I have to like pay attention to show and stuff. So it's going slow. No, oh, hello Lewis, thank you for coming. How are you doing tonight? Okay, that's about it for the god hands. Now, knife. Oh, is that? Oh, I guess the previous cut was pretty clean. Oh, just a little bit here, I guess. Doing great, thank you for asking. Oh, that's good, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, so today I got to like episode 10 of Gundam 00. I made me watch about building Kyrios, and then just kind of reinforces how much Tyria is this kind of a annoying, whiny person in the first season, and he's just like always complaining about what everyone else is doing. No, I think I thought it was pretty funny when like he was complaining like man like these people don't have the temperament to be like Gundam Meisters blah blah, and then Sumeragi is turned around like what about your temperament? And I was like, yeah, Sumeragi, tell him off. It's actually whispered it, so he didn't really hear it, so I was kind of sad. Now my hands are sweaty. His palms sweaty, knees weak, arms heavy, he's vomit on his better already. Mom spaghetti, he's nervous, but he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. After that's kind of a reflex. Whenever I say like hands are sweaty, I just have to like start singing that. I assume you're in Europe right now. I believe both Japan and Thai is midday right now. I'm actually in America. I mean like Eastern Time America, so right now it's 10 p.m. So it should be 9 a.m. in Thailand and 11 a.m. in Japan right now, I believe. Yeah, I guess since the camera is set up a little bit differently, I have to move my work area. Assistant? No. I used to use a different webcam setup, so like I have to get used to the different angle. Yeah, it's 10 a.m. Oh, where are you like in Asia too? I want to go back to Asia. I've been stuck in the US for like 5 years at this point. I haven't been back to Thailand since 2015. Yeah. But I can't really travel the road right now, so kind of sad. Maybe one day I'll get to go back. I only want to go back like just for like vacation and to visit family though. So just like short term, and I don't want to like stay there for long term. I can only imagine how expensive your stuff is. Yeah. Stuff is like expensive here. Although it's all relative to like what people get paid and stuff too. Being existing is expensive enough right now, yeah. Especially like in the US, like it's especially like healthcare, like it costs like so much more than other countries. It's horrible. Like I get sick easily too, so it's like it's pretty bad for me. on the topic of like model kits like this, because they all have to like come from Japan. Like there's also like a lot of like, import fees for these things too. So if I lived a bit closer, then model kits would be cheaper. That's why I have to like order everything online, since in the US there aren't that many like Gunpla stores. Like there are some hobby shops here and there, but they mostly sell like other things that aren't Gundam related. So there aren't many places that actually sell Gundam like in like a physical store. So I have to order online. So I really wish I could like in Japan I can just go to like any store and buy a bunch of things. Like even in Thailand there's like a lot of like Gunpla specific stores that I went to a lot too. And I just like walk in, there would be like rows and rows and rows of like different Gundams all over the place, and I'm like, ah, that was so nice. Also, I really miss food. Like lately, for some reason, I just randomly had a craving for like khao man gai lately. And it's like, I can't cook. Like I'm picky about the food I eat, but I can't actually make food. Like, or I can't make good food. I can only do like really basic stuff. So I can't do that myself. And for some reason, like none of the Thai restaurants around here have khao man gai. Well, I mean, it uses like the special kind of like oily rice or like what is khao man? I mean, literally it means like oil rice, I guess. I mean, it says it is rice that's oily, but I don't know how exactly they make it. But I think because of that, like the restaurants around here don't really do it. At least those stores only sell mainstream stuff. Like, I mean in the US or Thailand, because like in the US you only get like really like basic selections when you see Gunpla at all. In Thailand, like the stores I went to, like you can get like all sorts of like things, like new things, old things, niche things. I feel yeah. I miss food. Like there are only a few like Thai restaurants around here, and like the selection's limited. And then because of like the whole like pandemic thing, I haven't even been to a restaurant I haven't even left the house in like a year. So I haven't been to a restaurant in a really long time. Although very rarely I order delivery, but that's like still rare because like I don't want to pay like delivery fees. So yeah. And like I'm an absolute like disaster in the kitchen. So like if I try to learn how to cook, I'll probably end up burning the apartment down. Oh, is that all the nut marks? Oh, hiding over there. One freaking year? Yeah, I haven't left the house in a year. Well, Well, I had like a medical appointment like halfway through the pandemic, but I don't really count that because like, I just like go to hospital and come back immediately, so doesn't really count. So yeah, I've been stuck inside for a year. I don't remember what the sun looks like. I don't know what outside is anymore. The only sun I know is the sun in Minecraft. Oh yeah, I haven't played Minecraft in a while. I should do that. I wonder how my city is doing. I feel kind of bad because like, I invited some friends to play on my Minecraft server, and then like I haven't played in a while, so I'm like, I don't know, like everyone left or something. I forgot how bad COVID cases in America. It's so bad. Like, it's like these damn idiots. They wouldn't wear the mask. Like they can't even wear the mask. Like you tell them to like, hey, it's dangerous. Wear a mask. It's like, oh no, it's like freedom. Like, like why? So yeah, I'm not going out until I get the vaccine. But like, you can't trust Americans to ever do anything good. But well, I've always been kind of a like shut-in hermit since before the pandemic. So I mean, it sucks, but it's not as bad for me as it is for other people because like I'm used to like staying indoors all the time, anyways. I mostly just miss food. Like that's the main thing I miss. But, like, otherwise, I could like stay in, like watch anime, build Gunpla, read light novels. Indoor K wa sak meka. Yeah, speaking of light novels, I've been catching up on like a series like this past weekend. Like I've been reading like so I'm a spider, so what, or like Kumo desu ka nanika. Like it, like the anime is like airing right now, and so like I've been reading the light novels since it started like being published in America and in English. But then I stopped after a moment because it kind of like jumped the shark. Like it just went really like off the wall for a little bit. So I stopped, but then like the anime started airing and I really liked it, so I've been like catching up on the volumes I missed again. Are you working as a trader or something? Nah, I'm a NEET, unfortunately. I have someone else I live with who makes money and like buys food and stuff. So I've been like able to like stay indoors and hide away from like COVID and things. Like I used to work as like a barista at Starbucks, but then I was like nope, not doing that. But like if I end up getting sick, like I get sick really easily. So like since there's a pandemic going on, like, it's better for me to like stay indoors, because like if I get sick, it's gotta like be expensive as hell to like stay in the hospital and stuff. So it's like better for me to like stay indoors instead of like going out to work at like Starbucks or whatever. It's kind of nice. Yeah, like I'm really fortunate. But yeah, something that happened to me before was that like I had like a spontaneous pneumothorax, like which basically means my lung just randomly decided to like go like poof, like just pop, like a hole just like bust in my lung, so my lung just like shrank to like they took an X-ray and like my lung ended up being like 50% the size it was supposed to be, and that happened to me twice, so I had to get surgery for that. So it's like since that happened to me before, like if I get hit by COVID, I'm probably gonna die. So I'm like, I need to be very careful. Because my lungs already been like messed up like to hell before. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah. So I was catching up on So I'm a Spider, So What? And like it's been a lot of fun. Like got to see more like it's always funny to read. Like the narration's like really funny. I live in the middle of nowhere, but still quote managed came through. Yeah, like it's pretty. Yeah, bye. It's pretty dangerous. I mean, like all it takes is like one person to like be careless, and then like and it'll end up like infecting a lot of other people. So yeah, I try to be as careful as I can, and try not to make any like bad moves. Finally shaved all those pieces. The worst part about building is like having to take care of all the knob marks. I'm gonna add some panel lining to this now before it's like still easy to reach. Side of a part of that. I should probably like add in the details here too. Oh wait, do we need to shave this part still? Yeah, if you haven't watched it, I really recommend like So I'm a Spider, So What? Like the anime or light novels. I like reading light novels, but if you don't, like you can still watch the anime. And like they got Yuki Aoi to like voice the main character's narration, which is really good. But like the entire story is like mostly narration. So but like yeah, the main character has like a really witty, funny like way of like talking inside her own head, and Yuki Aoi like really makes it shine. Oh, this. guess I'll do this. It's been a while since the last time I watched anime. Oh, like, did you just like not have time or something? I mean, I've seen a lot of people like who used to watch a lot of anime like just stop watching because their lives got busy and stuff. Usually I just watch while like eating stuff or building Gunpla to like double duty, multitask. I have officially become a normie. Aww. It's okay. It's okay. The power of anime can still cure you. We can still like bring you back from being a normie. Although I guess if you're watching a Vtuber build a Mecha Musume model kit, you can't. That's not really being a normie. That's still kind of otaku-ish, right? So I hope you can like watch. Hopefully you can like return to like watching anime sometime. There's a lot of good things that coming out. I wonder what's this sliding thing for? Yeah. Oh. Going. Okay. That's neat. I'm recently trying to learn English, so I searched Vtuber English and I found your stream. Oh. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you found me. Yeah. trying to like watch and like trying to talk more in English is a good way to learn. Well, any language really, like for any language you kind of need a practice to actually like learn it. So like good for you for like coming around and like learning and trying your best. Okay, and there's the beam smart gun, or is it just a smart gun? Smart gun no. So okay, smart gun. I think it looks pretty cool. I like the design of this weapon. Oh, wait, then these hand pieces don't have the whole thing. Where's the other hand piece? Guess this one. With it. Wait, or am I supposed to use that one? Okay, guess it's this one. Oh, so that thing's for attaching to the arm peg. Okay. That's neat. That. That's a problem with like a lot of Kotobukiya kids. Their joints are kind of loose. But yay. I think that's cool. I like it a lot. I like this design. She can't really stand by herself though. Clear out the plastic pieces. Yep. Oh wait, no, it does want me to use the other thing. Wait. Wait till those kids play with your stuff. Kids. No. I don't have kids, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I see a lot of like Japanese like gunpla builders post pictures of like what happens when they're like their children or like their relatives come and like mess up with and like try to like play with their models, and everything's like destroyed afterwards, and then it's like ugh, it's like a horror movie to me. Even though this is like technically the right hand for this, I think feels kind of awkward holding it. Dude, I have 5 nieces. F. R.I.P. Yeah, I guess you just have to like maybe lock up the shelves where your models are, maybe, like anime figures. What like with kids, like you tell them like, oh, like you can't play with this, like they're gonna play with it anyways. So I feel like the only thing you can do is to like actually lock it and keep them from getting in. Like when I was a kid, like one of my cousins, like she was a lot younger than me, and she would go around and put everything inside her mouth. Like I don't know why. Like she would just go around, like pick up everything. Like she would just like, come to my room and like pick up everything and just put it in her mouth, like ah, and then like ah, and like ah. They spilled orange juice on my freaking PC. Yabai. Yabai ชิบหาย Yeah, that's okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your PC was okay. Like yikes. Man, if someone spilled orange juice on my PC, I would flip out. I would flip out so much. Like oh, yeah, just thinking about it is like making me sad. Oh, hello Incon. Thanks for coming again. How are you doing tonight? But yeah, like Louis, I hope your PC is like still working, or at least I hope you can like salvage some parts from it still. Man, orange juice on PC, like ah, man. I'm getting shivers just thinking about it. R3, R26. Wait, where'd it go? Huh? Oh, there. Okay, didn't lose it. Man, this is the same color as my carpet, so when things go flying, sometimes it gets lost. And 25, 24. I almost became a freaking anime villain. I mean, that's very understandable. That's very understandable. Of course, my PC is broken. Sad. So like you can like recover like any parts of it at all. Well, I guess. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, probably can't. I'm guessing probably can't salvage things, but yeah. Like one day I would kind of want to like adopt kids and stuff. I want to like raise some children, but like if that, well, I mean it's probably like gonna be like a far off thing because like like I can't like take care of a kid right now. But but one day I kind of want to adopt some kids. But if that ever happens, I'm gonna have to like find a way to deal with all my like anime stuff, and keep them from like destroying things. I can't even look at it. Their mother says sorry and gave me $50 and what? What the what? Oh my, what? That's so wrong. That's so bullshit. Like what the hell? Like just $50 for a broken PC? Like what? That doesn't make sense. That sounds nice. Yeah. Maybe if I can like help raise kids one day, that'd be nice. But yeah, I'm afraid they're gonna like ruin all my like anime figures and Gundam and stuff. Especially since like some of these anime figures cost a lot. Also, like one day I want to have like actually have like workshops for like doing more like advanced Gundam painting and things, and also for building near like workshop for like building cosplay props and other things. So like gonna have to keep the kids from killing themselves, because like people like to say like kids are smarter than you think, but well, like kids are smart in some ways, but they're also really dumb in other ways. So it's like gotta be very careful when they're around dangerous things or valuable things. Yeah, like if someone destroyed my PC, I would hound them for money. Yeah, I guess the worst part of like right now is hard to get PC components. Like I'm really lucky to be able to get like a lot of like PC parts that I needed, like during the shortage. But like I know so many people who have been like trying to get graphics cards for like months and still can't get anything, and everything's like rising up in price so much. Oh yeah, I managed to save the processors, RAM, and PSU. I don't know why, but my NVMe doesn't work. Huh. That's... Well, I guess the NVMe is like directly on the motherboard, so if the motherboard's fried, then that probably fried the NVMe too. But, well, at least saving the processor and stuff is still better than nothing, I guess. VG. Don't say it. ごめんな、sorry. Yeah, hopefully things will get better soon. Maybe. I don't know. The part still looks kinda... We need a sand part. Not really helping though. Yeah, I guess can't really do anything else with that mark. Well, I guess these Kotobukiya kits just tend to get like more discolored than Bandai kits in general. Okay, those are the marks. Okay, I think it's all the nut marks in that piece. Oh, this one's kinda badly colored. It's always kind of hard, like cutting down these round pieces. I really like Gatling gun type weapons though, like rotary cannons. Kind of wish more like kids would have them, but I don't think it's a very common design though for some reason. Well, I guess most things have like futuristic like laser rifles and stuff. But I feel like that's just something nice about like a bunch of like rotating barrels, and it just looks cool. I mean, I guess you can still have like beam Gatling guns still. This part is, why is it like that? I just can't really fix the color in that. Maybe I'll paint this kid later. I mean, a lot of these like non-marks problems would like be fixed a lot simpler if I just painted over. But I'm not very good at painting, and I'm always indecisive when it comes with model kits. Like, oh, do I want to like do it like the original design, or do I want to like customize it a lot? Do I want to customize it only a little bit? So I end up usually like not doing much after I'm done with like the default build. Well, I don't think this is a limited kit, so maybe I should just go ahead and customize it. But like frame art girls are harder to get in the US than like Gunpla stuff, so that kind of like makes me hesitate. You know, it's amazing people assembling those parts. Ah, thank you. Yeah, most of my kits I just like do like straight builds, like just out of the box, just normal. But I want to get better at like doing like customizing things. I've been practicing doing like panel line scribing and stuff on some kits. I need to get more practice like painting though. But like since painting always like takes a long time to set up, and like I live in a small apartment, so there's not much. So like I'm always afraid that like the paint fumes are gonna get stuck inside. Oh yeah, I guess when I have my mask on, my face tracking doesn't detect my mouse moving. I can talk with my mouth closed. It's superpower. Yeah, superpower. Oops. Okay, then that's it. Should I start panel lining now? Actually, I can probably build a few stuff before I need a panel. Oh wait, this. By the way, why don't you do multi-stream like other streamer? I mean, like going to like Twitch and stuff too. I never really like did that before, so I haven't looked up how to like set it up. And also, I'm just kind of like used to YouTube, though I kind of don't want to like switch platforms. Well, it's like if it well, I guess maybe I could try doing that, like multi-streaming. Well, some people say that they don't like it when like the chat gets divided. I'll have to see. I just kind of like started on YouTube and then just stayed on YouTube, and I don't really go on Twitch except for when I'm like watching other like my friends like streaming. Nice avatar, thank you. Thank you, and hello and good evening, Boku no Pico. Yeah, like, I started on YouTube since like when I started, like all the VTubers I knew were on YouTube, and I didn't even like think about Twitch at all. And then later on, like a bunch of like English VTubers are on Twitch, and I was like, huh. I also like I don't want to switch over because like then I have like start over like new account and everything. But also, are you assembling your avatar? No, I'm just building like this Stylet XF3 like Kotobukiya famous girl. Although like in the future I am like trying to like redesign, like do a more like mecha Musume design. So like when I finalize my design, I'll probably try to make a model kit version of myself. But my Cintiq just broke, so like I can't really work on that very well. Yeah, Cintiq's like the display drawing tablet thing that I use for digital art. Seems like other VTubers doing multi-stream for building their fan base much faster. Huh. I haven't really seen other people use it much. But yeah, maybe guess I'll give it a try. Yeah, since I do a lot of like recorded videos instead of just like streams too, like I want to like keep my I want to like mainly focus on YouTube because like I can't do that kind of stuff on Twitch. Western streamer do with Twitch, JP streamer do with Miratif. Miratif? I don't think I've heard of Miratif before. I'm just gonna open up a tab and Narrative. Okay, I'll look into it like after I'm done like streaming. But yeah, I have to check that out. Yeah, like I didn't even think about Twitch at all until like I started like talking to people on like other VTubers on Twitter, and they're all like on Twitch, and I'm like, huh, that's weird. But yeah, like, since I do like pre-recorded stuff, I want to focus on YouTube, or at the very least like have YouTube be a big part of it. And although I guess like it's easier to like start making money on Twitch, I guess. Although from what I heard, like the affiliate contract has some like pretty like sketchy stuff inside it, so I don't know if I want to do that. Also, I kind of wonder like how long like Twitch is actually gonna be around, since like they've been like messing up on a lot of things lately, and like a lot of people have been like complaining about it. I mean, like maybe it just like survived just based on like name recognition alone. But I kind of wonder if like if eventually it might just stop. But I don't know anything about Twitch. Still got those sort of stuff going around. Like I don't use it much either, but like for example, like the big thing recently was like DMCA copyright stuff. Like YouTube has a system built into that that makes it easier to manage like when your videos get like copyright claim for music or like other things like that. But Twitch didn't have that at all. So like all of a sudden, a bunch of streamers were getting like strikes on their account, and like strikes on clips, and like not knowing what to do, and like Twitch didn't really give them any tools to deal with it for like a long time. And then like when Twitch like finally did like talk about it, like after like several months, it was like they barely did anything. It's like too little too late kind of thing. So a lot of people are like mad at them for that. And my English is slowly killing me inside. Hang in there. How should I say it simply? So basically, Twitch has problems with like copyright and some like laws and stuff about like music and things, and they didn't deal with it well, so people are angry with them. And also the other big thing about Twitch is that you can't like discover new people on Twitch very well. Well, like on YouTube, YouTube has their like search engine and stuff, and like they can like recommend videos based on like they'll look at like what sort of things a user likes, and then they'll like recommend videos to them. But Twitch doesn't really have any of that built in. So like when people go on to like look at a streamer, like they can mostly just browse by game, and then they'll only see like the top like biggest people who are streaming that game, and because like no one's gonna like scroll down to like look at all the small people, so it's a lot harder to grow as a small streamer on Twitch. So I mean, a lot of people like they use like both like Twitch and YouTube together to like try to like get audience in like different places to like bring together and stuff. But yeah. Oh, and also ads, like on Twitch it's easier to start making money because like on YouTube you need to get 1,000 subscribers and a whole bunch of like watch hours to be able to get monetized and get like that like super chat money, super chat. On Twitch you only need to be affiliate, which is a lot easier to get to than YouTube's monetization, and then you can start getting donations through Twitch. But when you become an affiliate, like Twitch forces you to run ads like on your stream, like while live. Like you'll be live, and someone comes to watch your stream, and like they want to see you like you're doing right now. They'll have to sit through like a really long ad first before the stream will start running. And like you can't turn it off if you're an affiliate. I see when new streamer kind of struggle streaming on Twitch. Yeah, like you can't grow like so like only on Twitch. You like a lot of people like if you want to, a lot of new streamers like if they start growing on Twitch, they have to like network on Twitter. They have to like upload clips on YouTube or TikTok and stuff like that, and then use those other platforms to bring people to see them on Twitch, because Twitch itself will not help them get new people. And like it's been a problem for many years, and like Twitch has lots of problems for years, but the company just doesn't want to do anything to fix any problems at all. So that's why like a lot of people aren't very happy with them. But yeah, but the thing about the ads is like really bad, because like the whole point of seeing someone live, like if you want to go watch someone's live stream, you don't want to miss out on like what's happening live. Like you like if you know that someone's streaming, like you want to see right away, so that, like you don't miss anything that like could have been cool. But then you have to sit through like you have to sit through a very long ad. Sometimes you have to sit through like 2 or 3 like long ads before it will finally start letting you watch the stream. Which also hurts new streamers too, because like if someone like knows a streamer really well already, like they know a big name, then like they go to a stream and they see an ad and they might stick around because they know that they'll probably like whatever they see afterwards. But for someone that's new, like if someone clicks in on someone that they don't know yet, and then an ad plays, most people will just click away and go to a different stream instead because they don't want to watch like sit through the ad. And Twitch does not let you turn. Well, Twitch kind of lets you turn it off if you do like if you like turn the ad on manually. Then it'll like put a pause to that, but then you still need to like do it. Remember to do it every now and then. You need to have a fan base already before coming to Twitch. Yes. Or you can start on Twitch and then try. You need to build a fan base elsewhere while and keep like trying like bring them to Twitch. Oh. Although Twitch does have like some advantages that like YouTube doesn't, though, like the whole like channel point redeems and then the raids and like the clipping system, like those things, those are good things like that Twitch has that YouTube doesn't have yet. Although YouTube is rolling out a clipping function that's similar to Twitch's thing, but like since YouTube is so big, like they take a long time to like test the features, make sure it's working before it can actually like roll out and be used by everyone else. So we're still waiting on that. But when it happens, it should be pretty good. Hopefully. But like right now, like on Twitch, like your viewers can clip a moment of the stream by themselves, and then like other people can come and see the clip and like the highlight moments. Because like when people watch someone new, they're not gonna sit through the entire like stream recording most of the time. They'll just want to like see a few clips first. So having that clipping function is very helpful, because like most creators, they don't like, sometimes they don't have the time to go like sit through and like manually like clip and upload things. So like letting the viewers like clip things for you helps a lot. So, but YouTube doesn't have that yet, but they are rolling it out. So it's taking some time to like to get it to it for everyone to get it. But some people are already starting to get the clipping function on YouTube. Yeah, well, maybe I'll try like the multi-stream thing anyway, since I mean that way I'll have like both Twitch and YouTube get running. Although I don't know how much it's gonna like if it'll like lag or anything. I don't know how good the service is for that. kind of curious about JP streaming platform. Yeah, I've never heard of Mirrortiff yet, so I don't know about that. But most YouTubers I know stream on YouTube. Well, I guess some people use like Nico Doga. I think those two are probably the big platforms. Yeah, I think like for most people like YouTube will probably like work well, since I mean YouTube has a lot of viewers and you want to make it easy for viewers to find you. Oh, is this marker running out? Oh, I guess not. Although I heard that for some reason in South America, like Facebook gaming is really big. So some people who can speak Spanish like have found a lot of success on Facebook gaming. I mean, there's a lot of JP streamers use YouTube and Twitch, even though they can't speak. Well, those two platforms are usually used by Western streamer. Yeah, I think Twitch is mostly Western streamers, but I think YouTube as a whole is like very like a lot more like global now. So I think so it makes sense that like they want to be on YouTube, since you know like it's worldwide and it's easy to reach a lot of people. They can speak. Since I can. I mean, I can understand. I can still understand what you're saying. So like, you're fine. You're good. You're good. You're fine. Oh, Facebook gaming is big there too? Huh. I'm kind of wondering about like using Facebook gaming. Although I think a lot of people don't use it because like for the like restream or whatever the multi-streaming thing is. Like I think you need to pay extra to be able to multi-stream to Facebook gaming too. And so it's like a lot of Vtubers I know like they don't use Facebook gaming. Yeah, Gatling gun. I like Gatling guns. And I guess like lately my streams have not been about gaming, so I guess I wouldn't really fit in on Facebook gaming. Most of my streams lately are just like Gunpla streams and drawing streams. And which end? Oh, I guess that's also the issue that like a lot of English-speaking people like they tend to like hate Facebook as a platform, as a company, because like Facebook does a lot of like things about like privacy and stuff, so people don't really like them and try not to support them. Oh, why is that chat message like showing up on? Wait, I'm sorry for these JP bros that read my comment. I don't mean to offend. 70% that I subscribe is Japanese. Oh, I mean, they probably don't find it offensive. I mean, you're probably fine. I don't think you said anything like bad or anything. It's just, I mean, it's just like how YouTube is an American company, so it makes sense. Like a lot of people tend to think it's a more like English thing. Okay, to get it, everything. 23, 21, and those two, and okay. What was I saying just now? Oh yeah, like a lot of people hate like Facebook as a company, so they don't want to like stream on Facebook because they're concerned about like privacy issues. And I think internet privacy is something that like well, I don't know for sure. This is very like anecdotal and based on like just what I've seen. But I think like on the internet, like English speakers tend to like be more worried about privacy than like other parts of the world. So I think that's why like English speakers tend to like not like Facebook as much as like other countries. I'm guessing it's probably because like a lot of English people like like Americans are like to think about like freedom and stuff, blah blah blah. And I guess a lot of people who are reporting on what Facebook does as a company, and or like what like all the big internet companies do, like a lot of that reporting tends to come out in English. So people who don't speak English tend to not be able to see those articles and see those like issues that pop up. So I'm guessing that's probably why like Facebook is more popular in like other parts of the world instead of like the English speaking parts. But that's just my guess. Like, and it's like it's completely anecdotal. Yeah, most of them use Twitch. But yeah, I think I'm under the impression like that. I think Twitch isn't really known outside of the English-speaking community either. Like as far as I know, I don't think a lot of other countries like know as Twitch like as like a brand name. Like some like if you go to like some random person on the street, like they'll know what YouTube is, they'll know what Facebook is, but most people like haven't heard of Twitch before. So like for a more like general audience or for like international audience, I think that's probably why like Twitch is so like English dominated. And since English is so, I mean, since Twitch is so English dominated and like most people going there are like expecting to find English streams, that makes it hard for like other like streamers in other languages to grow on Twitch. And then it just becomes like a self-perpetuating problem. Like they just like it's hard for like non-English speakers to grow on Twitch, so they don't come on Twitch, which makes it harder for them to grow on Twitch and blah 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 blah. So I think that's probably why like Twitch is probably gonna stay mostly like English centric. But stuff like YouTube and Facebook, like they have like users all over the world. Oh yeah, I guess that's also another reason like I like prefer YouTube is that like I want to be able to like connect and talk to people like around the world too. So like I want to have like I want to have like Thai people come to my streams, Japanese people come to my streams and stuff. Although since my Japanese is, I haven't learned Japanese in a long time, and then I haven't been keeping up with like studying it, so my Japanese is like pretty bad. So, but I try to like speak when someone comes to me and like speak in Thai or Japanese. I try to like respond in their like language when I can. But I still have trouble reading kanji most of the time, so yeah. I need to learn more. Although since I haven't been back in Thailand in a long time, I'm not as fluent as I used to be in Thai. Like I mean, like I can still speak Thai, but I'm not as well. I guess even back then I wasn't that good at speaking Thai. Like when I grew up, I went to like international school, so like all my lessons were in English, and then like I tend to like read English books, watch English movies and stuff like that. So even though like technically Thai is my first language, I'm more fluent in English. Japanese is hard. Yeah, Japanese is so hard. So for me, the big thing about Japanese is like I feel like kanji is a big part like why it's so hard, because like I mean it's so hard to memorize all the kanji. But also it makes it hard to study and immerse yourself in things like if you're trying to like learn English and you're trying to practice English, you can just like read an English article, and if you see a word you don't know, you can easily just like type in the letters on a dictionary and then like find the definition of that word. Whereas like if you're like reading manga or something and then you see a kanji you don't know, it's really hard to search what that kanji is. Imagine remembering 46 hiragana, 46 katakana, and more than 1,000 kanji. Yeah. Oh, well, actually for me, like hiragana and katakana are easy. Oh, I actually have a video on my channel about like an easy way to like learn hiragana and katakana. So like I use that to, like when I was like studying, like just started studying Japanese, like I learned hiragana and katakana like really quickly because of that. So I'm okay with hiragana and katakana. It's just the kanji that's hard. But yeah, I'll be reading a manga or something, and then like I see a kanji I don't recognize, and then I was like, how the hell do I look this up? And like I try like search, go to a website, try to search by like the little radical thingy, and then like I can't find this kanji. I try to use like the handwriting recognition like software and try to write it out, and like it's like, and it doesn't detect the kanji either, and I'm like, I don't know how to look this up. So like I feel like that makes it a lot harder to learn Japanese than to learn like some other language. But yeah, like for the hiragana and katakana thing, like you can look at my video like after the stream if you want to like see a more detailed explanation. But to say it simply, like what I did is like I look up like song lyrics for like anime songs in Romaji, like the what do you call it, the lyrics that like they use like Roman alphabet, like English letters, right? They say like SADAME, like those kind of lyrics. So I open up the lyrics to a song that I like in that Romaji, and then I put up a hiragana chart next to me, and then I just like transcribe the Romaji into hiragana. So I just look at SA, okay, so sa, and then DA, so I look at how do I do that, and then I just write down, and just do that for like the entire song, and then like once you do that for like a few songs, you naturally start to remember a lot of the hiragana or katakana that you use. So yeah, you just like pull up a hiragana chart, do that for a while, and then like maybe like on a different day you pull up a katakana chart and then do the same thing, and like you learn most of them, and then you just need to like repeat it every now and then to like refresh your memory. I don't find it. I'm gonna search again. Let me see if I can get it. It should be that one, I think. Yeah, that should. Yeah, it's that video. But yeah, basically you just take the like song lyrics and like in Romaji and transcribe it to hiragana and katakana. Like just looking at a chart. Yeah. And I like doing it a lot because like I think for me like for learning things like it's very helpful for your brain to associate it with like different senses. For example, like I'll remember vocabulary a lot better if I heard it in the song before. When I was still in college and like taking Japanese classes, like we learned a bunch of like words. Like if it's a word I never heard before, then I'll have a hard time remembering it. But then if I hear like I don't know like kasa like for umbrella and there makes me think of this song where like they say kasa a lot, and then because of that I remember it really quickly. And also, like, since you're copying from songs, like, it kind of builds up an instinct for particles and things. Like you know how like in between words they have like ni or like wa or eh, like just random like small syllables in between, like in the middle of a sentence, like between words and stuff. Like those particles, they're like a lot of people like in a lot of my classmates, like they had a really hard time, like trying to like learn those particles and like knowing which particles to use and when. But because of was like studying like song lyrics and stuff, like it kind of brings up an instinct. So even if you don't know right away what it is, like because you're like because like you have the pattern like in the back of your mind, when you actually do like start to learn it, like it comes more naturally to you. So that's why I really like that method that I used. I really need to study like Japanese like more again. Oh yeah, another thing I use for what? Being an Indonesian is quite interesting. You don't know how many languages we use in here. Like one time I speak using 3 local language when I'm just trying to buy vegetable. Oh wow. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't handle that. Yeah, because like in Thailand, I just like just speak. I don't only have to speak Thai. In America, I just only speak English. So I never really had to. Well, I guess in Thailand I speak like Tinglish, where it's like Thai mixed with English a lot. But, although I guess if you have to like speak like many different like local languages, I think it's usually easier for people to learn a new language if they already like know multiple languages before, since you can like compare like how different things work, and you're more used to like analyzing different languages. So on the bright side, it should make it easier for you to like learn English and Japanese because you know like a lot of local languages. Maybe. Oh, I think I used to like hope like practice Japanese, which I really should be doing it more often, but I haven't done it in a while. So like for a lot of like Japanese light novels and stuff, like before, like the thing that like before they get adapted into anime, like a lot of them they publish it on this website called like Shosetsukani Naro, and like for like the people who read for free. So I installed this extension on Chrome. It's called Rikai-kun. There's a Firefox version called like Rikai-chan, I think, where like you can mouse over you just put your mouse over a Japanese word, and it will just pop up like the definition for that word right away. So it makes it very easy to like to try to read like a light novel and try to like practice that way. I think I'm born in those tribes that doesn't have strong accents. Maybe that's why I can spell other languages quite easy. Oh. Yeah, maybe like, yeah, accents are pretty like hard thing to learn. Like, because and this is it's something ingrained about the way you speak that like even if that's like a lot harder to think about when trying to talk. That's so it's hard to like make an accent go away. Although I wonder what kind of accent I have. Well, like, I have when I'm speaking English, I have an accent, but it sounds different from how other people have a Thai accent. So I don't know why. Or at least I think it sounds different. Or maybe it sounds the same to other people. Yeah, those characters take quite hard to nail. Yeah. First time listening to you, I thought you were Japanese. No, huh? That's interesting. Oh god, this reminds me of the story from like high school. Like, you know, like for some reason, like people like mistake me for being from different countries. Like even even in Thailand, even in Thailand, sometimes people will be like, wait, are you from China? Are you from Korea? Are you from Japan? And I'm like, no, and like when I told my friend this, like she was like, what, like what? People think you look Japanese, and I was like, I don't know. Someone said that to me, and then she was like thinking about it for a while, and she was like, oh yeah, you know how there's like the beautiful kind of Japanese people, and there's the ugly kind of Japanese people. You look like the ugly kind, and I was like, damn, bitch, damn. But well, I don't really mind. It was like we're the kind of friends who like we teased each other about like a lot of different things a lot, so I didn't really mind that. Like sometimes the rest of us would call her like Panda or like Wretched Hag. Yeah, because like we joked that we joked a lot that she was old, like even though like she was like younger than like most of us, but like we would but like I don't know why, like we just like to joke that she's old. And I think at the time we were playing, like I was playing this game with like a lot of like people in my a lot of my classmates called like Heroes of New Earth. It's kind of like it's one of those like Dota, League of Legends style games that were like I don't even know if it's still around anymore. But yeah, like it was Heroes of New Earth, and there was this character called Wretched Hag, so we would just like call her like Wretched Hag, Wretched Hag. Man, those were fun times. I didn't really like high school, and I hated most people there, but I miss my like close friends from like there. No, Thai people speak Thai. Like we just have Thai. Sorry, I didn't know that. That's okay. I mean, it's hard to know like what goes on in like other countries. I didn't know like Indonesia had like a lot of like different languages either. Well, actually, I guess it is. I guess Thailand does have a lot of dialects. Like I mostly speak like the central like national dialect because they make like they make like all the schools like teach like the central Bangkok dialect of Thai, but like in a lot of the other regions like the northeastern region or stuff like that, like they have like they're like separate dialects that are like they're still kind of like Thai, but have like some use like some like different words depending on the region. Yeah. And I usually don't understand when people talk in those dialects. Where But yeah, that's why I like talking to people, like being on YouTube and like being able to like talk to people from like different places in the world. Because like you learn about different people and different cultures. Yeah, learn something new every day. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. What, 13:10. Even see JP Vtuber speaking Arabic. Oh wow, that's really cool. I really admire people who can like speak a whole bunch of different languages. I think languages have like always been a weak point for me though, since like growing up, like I always went to an international school, so like everything I did was in English, but we had to like take Thai classes, but I would always suck at those Thai classes, and like even now like I'm not very good at like I can't really like write Thai very well, or at all. Like Thai written language is like the Thai alphabet is a mess. So I can't really write Thai that well. Yeah. But when was that? I think middle school. Was it sixth grade? Well, I can't remember when, but like around middle school ish. I tried to like take like Mandarin class at school, and like I would like do horribly at that. So I guess it's also my fault for not like practicing very much. I find it interesting when you learn new languages, you indirectly learn their culture. Yeah. It's also really interesting how like different languages like they like the way their grammars like structure things, and the way they approach things, or like the metaphors they use. It's a lot of it's like really interesting. Oh, one of the like, most interesting things I realized like that from learning like a lot of languages is that like in English, Thai, and Japanese, like all these three languages, like saying you like a lot of times like the way they say they're gonna like try to do something is they usually use words related to like sight, like eyesight, for trying to do something. Like English, we have like I'll try and see if I can do this. So like you say see, it's like for like your eyes seeing something. And in Japanese, like if you're gonna like try, if you say you're gonna like try eating something or like try whatever, like the way you conjugate the verb, you like for example the word for eating is like taberu. But if you're gonna say you're gonna try eating something, you say tabete miru, where you conjugate te miru onto the end of a verb to say that you're gonna try to do that verb. And miru means see. So like they use the word for seeing as a base for like conjugating for like trying to do stuff. And even in Thai, we say like technically the word for try is like long, but most of the time people say like put together like do. So like, they say like long do, like I'll long do something, and do means like look. It means to look, to see. So like I find it really interesting that all three of these languages do that, even though as far as I know, and these languages don't have the same roots. But like a lot of like I think a lot of like the Thai language like came from like have like roots from like Central Asia, like Sanskrit and stuff like that. So like I don't think it's related to Japanese at all, or if it was like so long ago. Yet yet these three languages like share that same thing. So for me it's like it's really interesting that like that's how that like as humans we associate sight with like trying stuff. Even though like it's not something I would have thought about at all if I didn't like learn these three languages and I was like, oh wait, it's the same here. Otherwise, I would like not even think about it. Good. Hello, Darwin. Thank you for coming. How are you doing tonight? And yes, I am building like frame arms girl Stylet XF3 from Kotobukiya. should be good, I think. Oh, these missiles are slightly different. Oh, okay. Okay, I see what they did there. I don't know how we get from PC comedy to human philosophy. Yeah, it's interesting how we like topics jump around like that. Although I'm actually a girl. I know like my voice sounds like horrible like this, but I'm actually a woman. And oh wow, it is midnight. I guess time. Oh, I didn't realize like so much time passed already. Wait, what? I'm so sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Like I know my voice is like makes a lot of people like think like that. And I really appreciate you saying sorry instead of like because like a lot of I really appreciate you saying sorry instead of like saying a bunch of like other like hateful things at me instead, because like sometimes people on the internet like to do that. This part's kind of weird. It's a really like complex curve, so don't. Maybe that's okay. Okay. If they do that, they're done. Yeah, well, I mean, it happens. Oh, this is the cuts on this piece were cleaner. Oh, yeah, I should drink some water. I guess it's been a while. Whenever I'm asked like to build these things, like it makes me forget to drink water since my mouth is covered. So how long have you been in the plastic model scene? Well, I first built, the first model I built was a high-grade 1x100 scale Gundam X divider, and I built that when I was like 5 years old, 6 years old, something like that. You know, of course it was like a horrible job, but yeah, that's my first one. Although like growing up, I didn't really. I built some other Gundams like here and there, but not really that often since they were kind of expensive in Thailand. Well, it's also the like at the time we only knew about like the department stores that sold them like way overpriced, and I didn't realize that like they were like supposed to be like way cheaper until later on. And then I guess I started like building them more often about like a decade ago, I guess. Although I've been building them like on off, so depending on my mood. Like sometimes I'll be in the mood to like it's this thing called like hyperfixation, where like I'll get really like focused on like and obsessed with like one particular hobby for a while, and then like after a while, and then like sometimes I'll just like move on. After a while, like I'll like, move on to something else. So I have periods where like I'll get like really hyperfixated on building model kits, and then I'll do them a lot, and then I'll have like periods where I don't. So that's been on and off for like quite a while actually. So since 5, I'm first. I don't think I could have made one at 5. Yeah. Well, was it 5 or 6? I can't. It was 5 or 6. I can't remember. Like it was just around that time period, and like it wasn't like a detailed thing at all. Like I think like some of the parts I even just like snapped it off with my hand, which like you're really not supposed to do. But I was just a little kid, so yeah. And like I've been building kits for a long time, although I have a lot of experience just like doing like straight builds, but not so much with like customizing stuff. Mostly because like I'm always like scared like messing up like paints and having like clean up, and like since like there's so much work like before and after, like you need to prepare your workspace, and then you need to like clean it up afterwards. So, which like sometimes I'm just like too lazy to paint stuff, so I don't have much experience with painting. And lately I've been like starting like get some tools like custom panel line scribing. So I've been practicing like scribing like panel lines and stuff, and doing some more custom things. Although I'm still very much a beginner when it comes to like that kind of like high level like customization. But I've been trying to like look at a lot of like videos, a lot of channels on YouTube, like mostly like Japanese channels, and like looking at and trying to like take inspiration and like see what tools and techniques they do. Yeah, same. Like, at most I do a kit bash and just accept the Frankenstein look. Yeah. And sometimes I just do that too. Just random kit bash. Although they have made it like a lot easier to like kit bash things nowadays. Since like they're like for Gundam stuff they're making more like standardized like backpack joints and stuff like that. I mean, some of them are still like very like unique and like uncompatible with other parts, but for many things you can like swap them around and still have it like attached without having to like drill a new hole. Like especially with like the new show like Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise, like they have like the Planet System Gundams where like they for like the main character where he just has like this like tiny little like core Gundam, and then you can just like swap out like the different armor and weapon sets to, like freely and mix and match easily. So that's really cool. Like I collected the entire like set for that. Although if you like doing like custom stuff, then for like that are easy to customize, like Kotobukiya does the frame arm series. Like right now I'm building like a variant of like the frame arms girl, but like frame arms started off as like just a regular mech thing, and they have a lot of like holes and pegs to make it easy to mix and match parts. But the problem is Kotobukiya model kits and plastic tend to be of a lower quality than Bandai, like which is the company that does the Gundam stuff. So Gundam stuff tends to be like easier to work with and more consistent in production. But then Bandai started releasing this line called 30-minute missions. So they're basically like Gundam-ish stuff, but they're except they don't have like the look of Gundam exactly, and they don't appear in like any like anime shows. But they have a lot of different like holes and pegs all over the bodies, and lots of different equipment parts that you can easily like kit bash without having to like drill holes or like glue stuff together. And a lot of people have made like really like creative things out of them. And you can technically like combine them with other like normal Gundam model kits too. If it's just that like Gundam kits have less like pegs to attach stuff to, but if you find a peg, then you can just like use the parts from that series on it too. So there's more and more options nowadays for customizing. So doing more like advanced stuff like panel line scribing is also like fun in its own way too. Although it kind of gets you down the rabbit hole of like buying like more tools and stuff. Like and tools can get expensive pretty fast. Though the flip side of that is that like once you get into like customizing, then one kit can last you a really long time because you have to like spend a long time like doing different details. Although sometimes I just wanna like do a quick and easy simple build. So like some kits I'll try to add more details. Some kits I do a little bit of light customization, and some kits I just build as is and I'm just like, okay, I'm happy with that. Gunpla is freedom. There's no one way to build. You can do whatever you want as long as you're happy, and as long as you don't like ruin other people's models. Okay, which one is this supposed to go on? This side. These missiles are slightly different, so I need to make sure I'm attaching the right one on the right side. Scribing seems so scary, like the symmetry would drive me insane. Yeah! That's my big part. That's my big problem with it. It's like it's one thing to like describe just like one piece, but having to get like two sides on like two pieces on like the different sides of the robot to be the same is kind of annoying. Although like, do I have it here? Oh yeah. Like we usually use like scribing line tape to like put a tape guide as a guideline first on a piece before like scribing afterwards. So, and sometimes I'll just do like, oh, I'll just use like, okay, I'll just keep the same diameter like right on the edge of the piece. So I just attach right on the edge, and then like it'll be this like symmetrical that way. Or I use. I also have like this thing that I use for like like a carving guide. So you attach the like, so you put the carving chisel inside the thing, and then this is the carving guide. So you just attach it to the side of the piece, and it'll keep the same distance. So then you can just do this on like two sides, and it'll be the same. So there are ways to like make it easier. Although like if you want to do like really complicated design patterns, then it'll still be hard to get it like symmetrical. But for like my more simple like border stuff, you can do that things. What are words? I don't know. I'm getting my words mixed up. And I've been practicing on the entry grade Gundam. Like when I releases like this Gundam is just like $7. It's for like super beginners, and like I'm really happy that they did that, because it's a good way to like get new people into the hobby, especially kids. Because like you don't need any tools to build the entry grade, and it only costs like $7, so it's cheap. But the other good thing about like entry grade costing only $7 is that you can, since it's so cheap, I can use it to practice like scribing or like practice other techniques without worrying about like wasting a lot of money. Nah, I get what you're saying. You're good. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad. Yeah, so I got the entry grade and use it to practice with it and stuff on it. And do I still have? Go get in there. Okay. Okay, I think I might have some pictures on my computer. Let me check. So yeah, I'm not done with it yet, so this is a like work in progress kind of thing. But that's what I turned my like entry grade Gundam into so far. So like custom panel lining, and then some paintings and stuff. Oh, hi Ali. I'm glad you're here again. How are you doing tonight? But yeah, like, I've just been using this like cheap entry grade Gundam as like practice too, so I can like play around and do a lot of things without worrying about wasting money. Oh yeah, recently I got a Mega RX-78 I'm gonna build with my dad, since he said the normal kits are too small for him. Oh, that's great, that's nice. Yeah, it's really cool that you're building it that you're gonna build it with your dad. Like I like it when like families like do things together like that. I actually have the mega size RX-78 too. This sitting in one of my like display cases right now. Actually, oh wait, I've had that for almost a decade, literally. Oh yeah, because I bought that at Anime Expo back in 2011. So yeah, in a few months, I would have had that mega size RX-78 for a decade. I guess I'll put this optional equipment. I like how this kit comes with like so many different things you can equip on. Yes. Tank missile. Those colors are so cool. I like the purple for the fin. Ah, thank you. Any tips on the Mega? Well, I mean the Mega ones are also designed for like beginners to build, so they're really simple. So there's not really many tips for actually building it if you're just gonna do a straight build. Although it'll always be nice if you do customization. Oh yeah. Even if you don't want to like do any other like big customization at all, like you should get like one of these like Gundam panel lining markers that you've been seeing me use a lot. Like it's very simple. You just draw it like a pen on like when they have like panel lines anywhere, and wipe off the excess with your thumb, and so that like only the ink inside the groove stays behind, and then like the excess like gets wiped away. And it's a very cheap and simple way to make kits look a lot better. And since the mega size, like the build itself isn't very complicated, but it's really big, so I always recommend like getting this like panel lining marker to use for it. Oh, and now I guess it's for the old parts. So yeah, like, this is like the XF3 version of the Stylet. Like there was a previous version of the Stylet that came out before with like a different design. And I guess like they give parts to build that you can like replace to make the old design if you want. Yeah, the old design like looks like a lot like an F-16 inspired kit to me. Yeah, definitely wish I got that over the liquid one. Oh, you mean like the one inside the like the little like animal paints inside the little. Actually, like this kind of thing. Yeah, like for beginners or like if you just want to do like a simple build, and like using the marker is like definitely a lot easier. Like you can sometimes get like cleaner results with this, but it's more. But like for like just like beginning or like casual builds, it's easier to use the marker. Also like for this like Tamiya panel line markers. For this brand, it tends to bite into the plastic a lot, so sometimes it can like cause like cracks in the plastic if you use it. Although I think I've heard like some yeah, that one, yeah. It can cause like some cracks in the plastic if it like pulls up too much, because like it's pretty like harsh like enamel paint. Although I've heard the Mr. Hobby brand one for like the one that says like Mr. Weathering Color. I think those ones, like I've heard that they aren't as harsh on the plastic. Although I haven't bought one of those yet myself, so I don't know like how true that is. Yeah, this is pretty tricky. Although you can still wipe out the I get tongue tied easily. But you can still wipe off the excess of this, but except you need to buy enamel paint thinner, and then dip like a cotton bud inside the enamel paint thinner, and then use that cotton bud to wipe off the excess paint that you don't want. So you can't just use your hand to like wipe it off the way you can for the marker. Although the flip side is that like since the marker head like can be hard to like get into like tight spots, like in some cases the enamel version would be better. So I just use both for like different use cases. And 1722, okay. Oh yeah, like if your father like has trouble with like small parts, and like since I'm guessing since he said like the normal ones are too small for him, like I recommend like getting masking tape and like a Sharpie or something and just like labeling the runner parts, because like it can be hard like to like look for the letter, especially if they have like a whole bunch of different like runners like just in a pile, then it's like kind of annoying to sort them through. So I like to like use masking tape and a Sharpie to just like label them in like the big bold letter to make it like easy to identify. So just a little tip that I like picked up from some like some YouTube channels. Okay, I'm definitely using the tape trick for the runners. I've learned so much from this stream. Ah, thank you. Hope it helps. $13, $11. Where's the eye runner? Oh, there it is. Yeah, how many model kits have you built? Or like do you like have you been doing this a lot, or did you just start it? This kind of. Let me see if I can fix it a bit. When I first bought 6-7 months ago, it was HG Wingardium Fenice. Oh, yeah, Wingardium Fenice. I have that too. That's a really cool one. And I've built 7 since most recent being an HG Leo space type. Mostly being HG and 1 RG Astray Red Frame. Oh, nice. And I have way too many in the backlog and like 4 more on the way. Yeah, yep, same. I have a huge pile in my backlog right now. Yeah. That's what happens when you get into Gunpla. It's like you just can't stop. But yeah, the Wingardium Fenice is a really cool one. I love it. It's just so much fun, and seeing improvements from build to build is so satisfying. Yeah, like that's what I like about this hobby too. Like, and there's just so many different things you can do with it. Yeah, I didn't even know they had to release it until like months ago, so I'm looking at that too. Not sure if I want the MG or HMG. Yeah, the Renisita looks really cool, and I really want to get one too, although I haven't like managed to like get one yet. I think the MG looks. I think maybe try to get the MG if you can. I think it's like it looks. I think I saw it on display at a. Yeah, I think it was a Barnes and Noble, like for like street, like Barnes and Noble has been like turning to a weeb store. Like they've been selling like model kits and like a lot of like anime figures and stuff. But sometimes they have, in some places they have like displays of like build models, and one of the Barnes and Nobles out in at one time they had an MG gonna finish Renacita inside the display case, and it looked really good. So like since I don't have it myself, so I don't know how it actually feels to build, and I don't know how it is in terms of like posability and stuff. But just in terms of like display presence, like it looks really cool as an MG. So I guess it also kind of depends on like if you're planning on using those parts like to kit bash with other things. What's like if you're planning on using it to kit bash with other things and like maybe HD. Although like since the Renacita is such a cool mech by itself and doesn't really need to be customized because like it's just so awesome already. Like might be cool to just get the MG and just like have it like by itself like that. Or maybe just get two of them so you can display one in the mobile suit form and one in the plain form. In case you're waiting for them to bring back release, waiting for Buku or Lago to get MGs. I'm waiting for the. Well, there's a lot that like have already been released that I didn't get to buy yet because like Gunpla can get expensive pretty fast. But as far as stuff that hasn't been released yet, I'm waiting on the Penelope and C Gundam from like Hathaway Flash. Like they're gonna have like a set that comes like both the Penelope and the C Gundam together with much like effect parts to like display the missiles as funnels and stuff. So I really want to get that, although I'm not sure where I can like pre-order it. And they're also making an MG of the Gundam Virtue from Gundam 00. Like I really love Gundam 00. I'm actually building the Gundam Curios, like the MG version of the Gundam Curios, like while watching Gundam 00 like just earlier today. So I really want to get the MG Virtue. They also have the MG Dynameth too from Gundam 00, but like that's already out, but I didn't get that yet. I need to get it at some point. And there's a few stuff on like P-Bandai. There's like the premium Bandai for like they're like up for pre-order that I want to get. But the annoying thing about like P-Bandai is that like when you pre-order something there, like they charge you right away instead of charging you when the thing's about to ship, which is annoying. So I'm not sure if I can like order that or not. and I really hope they redo the MG Exia at some point. Like I don't have one yet, but I heard like the MG Exia is like pretty weak in terms of joints and stuff. And since they're releasing all the like MG of like the Gundam 00 kits, I kind of want them to re-release the Exia as like an upgraded version. Konnichiwa, pudding ga suki. 来てくれてありがとうございます。Yeah, I pre-ordered the Leo Space Type Leo full weapon set and Sandrock from P Bandai. Leo feet has so little possibility but came so many weapons. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, the kit that I built on stream like before Stylet, like the one that I was working on was the Testament Gundam that also came from P Bandai. Master Grade Testament Gundam is like looks so shuni. Like it just has this big flight unit that can like turn around and like the wings turn into these like claws and stuff, and it just looks very like edgelord kind of mech. I like it. Yeah, I think that took me like four streams to finish. I've been kind of like indecisive on what to do with that because like it's really cool, so I want to customize it and stuff. But like since there's only one of it, and since it's a P Bandai limited pre-order one, I probably won't be able to get another one, at least without paying like scalper prices and stuff. So I'm probably not gonna get another one. So I'm not sure if I want to like leave it as is, or paint it as like its like original colors, or if I want to customize it and make it my own thing. Like I'm really indecisive about these kind of things. So like a lot of my kids, they end up just like being left alone because I'm like oh I don't know if I want to customize it or I want to leave it alone. Like, oh, what if I can't get it again? And I just end up not like doing anything with it after I finish building it the first time. Like even with the Kyrios that I'm building now, and again I'm still not sure if I wanna like how much I wanna customize it. Although since it's not a limited kit, maybe I should just like go ahead and mess around and turn it into my own thing. one. Is it this one? These wing tips are kind of fragile. Hopefully I don't break it off. Wait, why isn't it going? Yeah, it's kind of annoying like having to align every like all these grooves. Yep. Yeah, these are the original like, equipment for Stylet before she got the XF3 upgrade. And like looking at it, I think it's pretty obvious that they took the inspiration for design from the F-16 Falcon like military jet, because like the silhouette of like this booster part looks a lot like an F-16, like single fin, kind of chubby, and like one like big like single like jet engine. And the front part's kind of different because like the F-16 has like this big like gulping like air intake, although it only has like one big one on the underside. But I think they just made it like two on the sides just to make it like this because it looks better probably. Although I guess you can also say that like that like having the two on the sides like this might have taken inspiration from the F-18 Hornet instead. But like the single fin and single large engine definitely feels like an F-16. Yeah. I used to like be really into like military aircraft and stuff. Huh. I guess there's a lot of leftover parts that aren't being used. Wait, is this not used anywhere? Hmm? I guess it's just spare parts I can just use on whatever thing later, I guess. That's neat. It's always nice getting like spare parts. I guess she comes with a nice little stand. Okay. K1, wait, K11? Oh. Yeah, these are a lot of spare parts. I think I definitely scratched this part. Oops. Hi, Chisaki. Thank you for coming. How are you doing tonight? I'm alright. Oh, that's good. That's still good. Glad you're doing good. Or glad you're doing alright. Just chilling. Yeah, I thought it's good to like be able to relax after work and stuff. Although I'm gonna interpret your thing just chilling as to mean you're playing Ragnarok Online right now, I'm guessing? Am I correct? Oh, it just goes through like that? Surprisingly... Oh! Okay, I actually am surprised. I was earlier but taking a break. Oh, okay, so you were playing it earlier. Anyways, okay. It's a good thing this thing came with a built-in stand with the kit, since she definitely can't stand on her own 2 legs with all that equipment. Yeah, and Stylet is complete. This is the problem with like Kotobukiya kits. Like you need to tighten the joints a lot. Yeah, I think she's really neat. Like there's definitely some problems that, like, you know, since the usual like Kotobukiya problems where some of the parts aren't more like molded as accurately. Although actually I didn't have that many problems with this kit. This kit, the parts are mostly like molded like pretty accurately. Although there's still a lot of like discoloration when you cut out the nut marks, like more so than on Bandai kits. And the whole like loose joints problem. I mean, it's usually easy enough to fix. Like you can just like take a paint marker and just like coat the joints and the inside of the joints with paint to like provide more like friction. Although I still wish I didn't have to like do that in the first place, and also wish they didn't like fall off like this. But other than that, I like this kit a lot. I think she's really cute, and these equipments, like, they're also cool. Like jet engines and stuff, wings and verniers everywhere. And she even comes with like a bunch of like optional equipment like Gatling guns. Like I love Gatling guns. I think these are like swappable too, so you can like swap the barrels around. I don't have enough dexterity for any of this. I mean, you could try building a more basic one. I built one Kotobukiya kit and decided never again. Yeah. Oh, hello TBD. Thank you for coming again. She does look cute though. Yeah, she does look really cute. Although I think I would say Kotobukiya kits have been getting better in recent years. They still have their usual flaws, but I think it's better than like it used to be. Although it is kind of RNG, because I think the manufacturing is just kind of inconsistent. So like, even if you buy the same kit as someone else, like you might have like a different level of quality. Yeah, I like her a lot. I wonder if I should like customize her. Actually, I may have the gray version be on order, so maybe I could just like customize that one and keep it. Well, we'll see. Although the good thing about like Kotobukiya kits is that since they have like a ton of like place and holes everywhere, so you can easily like mix and match and swap weapons around anytime. Although Bandai is doing like 30-minute missions and 30-minute sisters, so I hope those lines take off too. Ah. So, prime example of things being loose. Yeah. Yeah, and eventually their exclusive kits are gonna draw me back. But yeah. I mean, between like Fame Arm Growth and Megami Device and all that, like for like Mecha Musume stuff, almost all the big ones are like Kotobukiya right now. I really like what they included the stand, but although I don't like how they take up one of the pegs, since that takes away like one of the spots where you can attach like custom parts. Like, ooh, where did I put it? Do I still have it here? There it is. Yeah, this is like an optional like armored skirt part thingy, so I'm gonna try putting it on her. Will it just fit like that? Or maybe not. Yeah. May need one of these extending pieces. That may have extended too much. Maybe I can't really use this. Huh. Wait, is this not a standard peg? I mean, huh? So why wouldn't it go in? Well, I guess it's not working. That's kind of sad. I'm kind of looking forward to like, putting this like skirt armor on her over there. Well, I guess I might be able to like, find some other way to attach it. But yeah, this is the thing I like about like frame arm growths and stuff, is you can have like so many different things to customize things with. Oh, I guess her. I guess her arms kind of limp. Whoops. Okay. I'm gonna need to fix her up, her joints up and stuff. Oh, I should probably make like a review of this kit first before I actually fix it up, so I can like show in the video just how it's gonna be like out of the box. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Well, I have so many kits on backlog that I need a review right now though. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, that's Stylet done. Took 3 streams. I think the previous streams were like 4 hours each, so I guess this took about like 10 hours, 12 hours, something like that. I think, yeah, despite the flaws, I think I like her a lot. And I'm still trying to decide what I should build next on my next building stream. Like have some like other like frame arms like customization stuff. Like never-ending backlog. Yes, never-ending backlog. So I'm not sure I'm gonna do that next, but I think maybe this is one of the contenders for next stream. Like Swords Lakers 0. It could be another Kotobukiya kit. But I mean, like, that's very cool. Ah, thank you. But yeah, I think maybe I'll do this, or maybe I'll do another frame art kit. Well, let me know on Twitter or something. But yeah, like when I was a kid, like I watched Swords, and I actually had a kit of like this like Liger Zero. Not this one. Like this is the Kotobukiya one. That's like more detailed. But I had the Takaratomi one where like you had a little like motor inside and it would just like walk like on the floor. So Swords is very nostalgic for me. So yeah, I think I might do this one next. So please look forward to it and subscribe if you haven't, so that you can like see when I come live. Although YouTube kind of suppresses notifications for going live sometimes, so who knows? Yeah. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like Stylet too. But yeah, I'm really happy to have you all here. Like, thank you for like staying with me and talking with me and keeping me company. I really appreciate it. But yeah, hope you have a good night, or for those of you on the other side of the world, hope you have a good rest of the day, and I hope I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.